So you think fighting is for aggressive guys, hot-headed people who never grew up, or maybe guys who just have something to prove. Cool. Keep thinking that. Because while you're writing it off, the guys who actually trained are walking through the world differently. Calmer, more confident, unbothered. And here's the part that'll mess with you. They're not the ones starting fights. They're the ones who never have to. I used to think the same thing, that training to fight was about ego. Turns out, I had it completely backwards. Here's what we're covering today. First, what fighting actually teaches you that nothing else does. Second, the mental shift that changes how you carry yourself. Third, why avoiding this is quietly making you weaker. And finally, where to start, even if you've never thrown a punch in your life. No aggression required, no gym bro energy, just real talk. Let's get into it. Here's the thing nobody tells you. You don't learn to fight. You learn to deal with discomfort. The fighting is just the vehicle. When someone's trying to choke you out on a mat, your brain panics, heart rate spikes, tunnel vision kicks in, and you have two options: tap out or breathe through it. That's the lesson, not the technique. The technique is secondary. Every martial art, boxing, BJJ, wrestling, Muay Thai, puts you in situations your body reads as danger. And over time, you train your nervous system to stay functional under pressure, to think when it's uncomfortable, to move when you want to freeze. That doesn't stay in the gym. It follows you into job interviews, hard conversations, moments where most guys check out. You stop flinching. Let's talk about confidence. Real confidence, not the kind you perform online. Most guys are walking around with unresolved fear, not of some specific threat, just a low-grade anxiety that something could go wrong and they wouldn't know what to do. That feeling is quiet, subtle, but it shapes everything. How you hold yourself, whether you speak up, how you respond when someone disrespects you. Learning to fight doesn't make that fear disappear. It makes you realize you can function inside of it. That's a completely different thing. Psychologists call it self-efficacy, the belief that you're capable of handling what comes. Sparring builds it faster than almost anything because the threat is real, the feedback is immediate, and you either adapt or you don't. There's no faking it on the mat. Okay, here's where 90% of guys tap out of this conversation. Not because it's physically hard, because it requires you to be bad at something in front of other people, to get submitted, embarrassed, corrected, repeatedly. And if you've spent your whole life avoiding that feeling, avoiding failure, avoiding being the beginner, this will break you open in the best way possible. Ego is the actual enemy here, not the guy on the mat. Men who never learn to deal with physical adversity often struggle with emotional adversity too. The pattern is the same. Avoid the discomfort, build a wall around it, call it maturity. It's not maturity. It's avoidance with better vocabulary. Training forces you to confront reality directly. No algorithm, no curated feedback, just what you can and can't do yet. You don't need to fight in a cage. You don't need to be in shape. You don't need experience. You need a gym and a willingness to be humbled. Start here. Pick one discipline. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu if you want ground fighting and zero striking. Boxing if you want footwork, timing, and hands. Muay Thai if you want the full striking toolkit. Wrestling if you want control and takedowns. Show up twice a week. That's it. Don't overthink the schedule. For your first month, your only job is to not quit. Don't worry about winning. Don't compare yourself to people who've trained for years. Just get comfortable being on the mat. The progress comes. It always does. But only if you actually show up. Still here? Good. Here's the recap. Fighting isn't about aggression. It's about self-efficacy under pressure. Pick one discipline and commit to 2 sessions a week. Ego is what makes it hard, not the physical part. Your only month 1 goal is consistency, not performance. The gym will humble you. Let it. That's the whole point. And finally, the fastest way to become the kind of man other men respect? Stop waiting to feel ready. Subscribe and watch the next video. You already know what to do.